Alright guys, we're here at the studio, Dynamic Disc TV. This is our first ever episode we're doing. Me and Eric, we do a podcast called The Disc Golf Answer Man. If you haven't heard of that, go to discgolfanswerman.com. But we do a podcast, and we started doing a YouTube live feed, and we got a lot of people that started sending in questions where we thought, you know what, a video would show so much better what we're trying to explain for these questions that come into the Disc Golf Answer Man. By the way, discgolfanswerman.com, send your questions in. We're still going to do that show, and you can still send in questions, but this is like a whole new realm with video. It's going to be like a variety show. We're going to have like segments on tips and techniques. We're going to have interviews of pros or whoever's in the disc golf community. We're going to do product reviews. We're going to review some of the products that we have here at the warehouse. Just all kinds of fun, cool things coming at you from myself and Eric McCabe. But our first one, Eric, our first tip is going to be how to film yourself throwing. Tell everybody why that's important.
Well, you know, a lot of people ask me, how do I improve my game? How do I improve my form? Well, the best way and easiest way is to get out there and just film yourself throwing. I can't stress that enough to new beginners, even upper advanced players, and even some pros. Get out there and film your rounds, or not necessarily your rounds, get out there and film your shots off the tee pad, which Bobby and I did. And it's great for form. It's great for if you're dropping your shoulder a little bit, or if you're not bringing the disc back far enough. There's many variations on problems that you could be having, and you won't be able to fix those problems, so you can actually visually see those problems. So it's a great way to improve your form. Your game's going to get a lot better, a lot faster. You may even pick up some more distance.
Cool. Well, I took Eric out and we went out to here at the Jones Park here in Emporia, Kansas, just to show you guys exactly what it means by how to get out there and film your throw.
A lot of people ask me how to perfect their form, how to fix their form. The best way, I always stress, is to film it. It's pretty easy. All you need is a camera, a tripod, and we'll show you how to set it up. You're going to come right over here. Keeping in mind this is for a right-handed player, so lefties do the complete opposite. You're going to want to set up to the left side of the tee pad. You're going to want to make sure you have your front side facing the camera so you can get your form, you can get your arm follow through, you can get everything in focus from this side. So we're going to go ahead and set this thing up. You want to make sure and have your full run up in the camera's eye. You want to just make sure basically to have your whole tee box in the camera, stationary position, so you're not trying to follow. Keep in mind, you don't need to follow the disc. You're only concentrated on form, so it doesn't matter where the disc goes. All right, let's throw some shots. All right, now we've got the camera set up, we're ready to throw. Here's important reasons why you want to film your shot. One, I always stress you can't fix what's wrong until you actually see what's wrong. So having it on film is an excellent way to fix everything. You can post it on Facebook, you can post it on the Disc Golf Answer Man's Facebook page, and we'll have a bunch of people coming in and critiquing. Even if you don't have a fancy camera, you could just grab a buddy, use a point and shoot or an iPhone, and it works just as good. Let's go to Bobby and he'll show you how to get it from the camera to your computer.
Okay, Eric, let's see what we need to do to take it from the camera to your computer up to Facebook. All right, most cameras come with an SD card, these small little cards, and that's where they hold your footage on there. You're going to want to take that and put it into your computer and then get it into an editing program. Let's take a look. Once you have the SD card in, then you're going to want to open your editing program. Now, I have iMovie because I have a MacBook, but if you have a Windows PC, then you're going to want to use Windows Movie Maker. These are free programs. Now, for my bigger stuff, I use Premiere Pro, so if you happen to have Premiere Pro Elements or Premiere Pro, you can use those programs. But these are free programs you can use to edit your footage. So let's open iMovie. And I've created an event called My Throw. It might be a little bit different in the PC, but you're going to want to create a new project. And once you get that done, you're going to want to import your media. So we're going to click Import. You're going to find the media that you want to import, which is the footage of you throwing. And in my case, it's going to be my footage that I captured of Eric out there. We're going to import it. And once we have it imported, we're going to put it into what's called a timeline. So once you have that imported, you're going to create a new movie. I called it My Throw. Then you're going to take that footage that you just imported, you're going to select all of it, and you're going to put it in your timeline. And then from there, depending on the software that you use, you can either do slow motion or just do regular motion. Once you're done doing what you want to do to the video, slow motion or fast motion or just regular motion, then on iMovie you're going to want to share it, and you want to share it to as a file. And then you make your selections whether you want it high definition 720, high definition 1080p. It really depends on your preferences. All right guys, there you go. Simple and easy. All you got to do is find you a buddy, find you a camera or a tripod, do it yourself. Get out there, film a few of your throws, put it into a computer program, edit it together real quick, and put it up on Facebook and see if people can help you improve your throw.
Alright, I'm here to talk today about Rule 804.04, out of bounds. We've gone ahead and drawn up a line here that's out of bounds. We've got this side OB, and we've got the shorter side inbounds. The felon here is obviously out of bounds. There is no portion of the disc touching the line or inbounds, so it is clearly OB. Moving down to the thief, a little bit more controversy on this one. The thief is touching the OB line, which is the string here, or the paint line rather, and it is out of bounds. The rule states that the line itself is out of bounds. Therefore, partial of the disc must be touching inbounds for it to be inbounds. If we move down here to the truth, for instance, it is straddling the line. Half the disc is out of bounds, half the disc is inbounds. This disc is inbounds because partial of the disc is touching inbounds. If we move it even over a little bit more to where the majority of the disc is OB, but just a portion of the disc is touching inbounds past the OB line, therefore it is safe. Keep in mind on all three of these discs, all three of these shots, you're going to want to take your meter from the two OB ones, the last place it was inbounds, and from the truth that is inbounds, you're going to want to take your meter straight out from it 3 feet because you cannot throw from out of bounds. That's Rule 804.04. Go to PDGA.com, check out this rule and others.
Something new we have coming out here from Dynamic Discs is the Dynamic Disc Soldier Cooler Bag. Now what's unique about this particular bag is right in the middle there's a pouch where you can hold up to 6 of your favorite beverages. Now this pouch is designed so that you can put ice in there to keep your beverages cold, and of course it won't leak and get all over your discs. Still comes with plenty of storage. You got plenty of pockets here. You got one on each side where you can put your cell phone or your keys or any other valuables that you have. We also have a little hook here for your towels, and then this with the cooler pouch inside, this will hold anywhere from 10 to 12 discs in the main compartment, and then of course your putter pocket here will hold 2 putters for you. We also have the mesh pocket back here where you can put your scorecard, pencils, or other valuables in there. And then we have 2 water bottle holders on each side. Now when you're finished with your round and you want to dump the water that you got into your cooler pouch, it's really easy. It's velcroed in here so that it won't move around while you're playing. When you're done, you just undo the Velcro and pour the water out. Now let's say you're going for a round and you don't want to have your cooler pouch with you. Simple enough. You just unzip it, take it out, and now you have room for 18 discs in your cooler bag. Comes with a shoulder strap, adjustable for you. Now the pouch is tall enough so that you can have 16-ounce cans or 16.9 ounce water bottles and have plenty of room for ice in there to keep your beverages cold. Well, there you have it, guys, the Dynamic Disc Soldier Cooler Bag. All right, guys, this is a new segment called Is this disc right for you? A lot of time when Eric and I do the Disc Golf Answer Man, we get a lot of questions from all levels of players, and sometimes it seems that the discs behave differently for these different levels of players. So what we're going to try to do is show you examples of certain flights of discs for the different levels. So take myself, I'm not a big arm, I don't play a lot, but I do play, and so I guess you would have to say I'm kind of the beginner amateur level. And then of course we'll move on to Eric, more the pro level, to see what those discs can do. So the first disc we're going to talk about is the very popular Felon disc. I honestly, this will be the first time that I've ever thrown the Felon, so let's see how it flies for me. Guys, well, that was the Felon and me throwing it. I have to admit, I don't think this would be a disc for me, just because, as you can see, just about right when I let go of the disc, it started turning hard left, and I didn't really get any distance out of it. I could easily use a putter or another mid-range disc to get that distance. It's a speed 9, glide 3, turn 0.5, and fade 4. And that's me throwing the Felon. Let's see what it does for Eric.
All right, that was Bobby throwing the Felon. It's probably not going to be a disc that's going to be in his bag most of the time. I could see him having it in there if it's a really windy day or playing a shorter course or something like that. But it's really geared more for bigger arms, somebody who has a lot of arm speed. I know for me, I really love this disc. It's going to be a staple in my bag for approach shots. A very overstable fairway driver is a must-have for me in my bag. Let's throw some shots with me.
Hey everybody, this is Bobby. I'm here at Jeremy Rusco. We're here to talk about a new color coming out for the Ranger bag. The color is called the Bolt, but this particular bag is very special to us here at Dynamic Discs. Jeremy, tell us what's so special about this bag.
Yeah, Bobby, this is a limited edition color that in support of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, which is October, we have partnered up with OGIO and Breast Cancer Research Foundation, where we are making a $10,000 contribution to the foundation to help find a cure, help fight cancer, and we feel so strongly about the way that everybody in some way, shape, or form has been affected by cancer that we just want to help contribute where we can, and we're really excited about this new color.
Nice. I really like the color. I love the trimming and everything. It's got all the zippers and pockets that we've all come to love in the Ranger bag, but I did notice there's something different on the side pocket there.
Yeah, it's got the breast cancer pink ribbon that I guess we've all come to know it as, and it's on the water bottle pocket, and this will be the only bag that will feature that. Awesome.
Well, it's a really cool bag. I really think I'm excited about us helping out with the whole breast cancer research. So remember, like you said, October 1st, $199.99, only available at dynamicdiscs.com. And regardless of sales, Dynamic Discs is going to donate $10,000 to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Their mission is to advance the world's most promising research to eradicate breast cancer in our lifetime. For more information about the Breast Cancer Research Foundation, go to www.bcrfcure.org. All right, everybody, that's our first episode. We hope you enjoyed it. A lot of good information for people to check out. Make sure you go to the website, dynamicdiscs.tv, where we're going to have this video and other videos that we do down the road. We had some good interviews. Jeremy Rusco talked about the Bolt bag, the new breast cancer awareness bag that we're coming out with. I'm excited about that bag just because it's the funds that will be able to go to the Breast Cancer Research Foundation. Remember, starting in the month of October, you can purchase that only at dynamicdiscs.com. We're still doing the Disc Golf Answer Man, discgolfanswerman.com. Send in your questions. We'll answer them on the air, and your question might actually be part of this show. We might break down your question here on this show in video, and you can learn directly from Eric McCabe, 2010 PDGA Pro World Champion. So anything you want to say to everybody as we leave?
Just thanks for the past year has been great with the Disc Golf Answer Man. We've got a lot of followers from that, and we're hoping to get just as many, if not more, from this segment that we're doing here on DDTV.
Absolutely. We'll check you later.
Help find a cause.
Find a cause.
And put keys on lights.
It's just a light key. So but this particular bag. I told you you're loving the fun. I told you it's not easy.